Shanti. So those who are sitting at the back, there are lots of seats here in front, so come in front, otherwise Dadi will not be happy. Those who are sitting at the back. Om Shanti. So our topic this evening is becoming embodiment of all powers. As we know, in our Brahman life, what we want to do is become deity or angels. So our aim is to transform our life completely, transform our sanskars completely. That the old sanskars don't appear at all. That we have died alive, died from old sanskars, and we have totally new sanskars. And for that, what we need is powers. Now, how can we attain powers? What are the means of attaining powers? How can we attain powers? Baba's remembrance, isn't it? That's first and foremost. Connecting ourselves with the Almighty Authority. Baba, who is the powerhouse or Almighty Authority, as much as we connect with Baba or remember Baba, we can draw the powers from Baba. So the main power is power of silence or power of remembrance. And to have that powerful remembrance, because remembrance can be just avoiding negative and waste thoughts. No, it can be churning yarn. But it can be deeper meditation, because deeper our meditation, more power we receive. So the seed stage will help us to burn our old past vikarma, as well as give us all the powers that we need. And to have that seed stage or silence power, what we need to practice is introvertedness, soul consciousness, because soul consciousness is the basis of meditation. So unless we are soul conscious and introvert, we will not have deep meditation. Also, we need to be, in order to receive that power, we need to have total disinterest, because otherwise we won't be introvert. If we are interested in material things, material possession, material wealth, naturally our yoga will not be good, and we will be extrovert, looking here and there and thinking about this and that and how to buy and when to buy and how to get money, and all sorts of thoughts will be in our mind. And so we need more disinterest in the old world, love for solitude. Because yesterday's Bhog message, we heard that we should be enjoying gathering and the power of gathering, but at the same time we should love solitude. So in early days, Baba used to say, okay, go here and there alone, walk and be alone, be by yourself. So he used to inspire us to be in solitude, be by ourselves. And Baba also, even if he would be in a big gathering, sometimes he will be lost in meditation. He wouldn't be paying attention to what's happening around and who is doing what, etc. And so we need to have that sort of a power. Love for solitude. We need to have economy. Because more we economize our thoughts, words and action, more the time we have to remember Baba. Otherwise, we are wasting our energy in thinking too much or talking too much or spending too much energy running around here and there. We are tired, exhausted, and we can't have meditation. So we need to economize our time, our thoughts, our words, our energy, everything. Then we are able to guide our mind to Baba and have more silence power. So, more we spare time in Baba's loving remembrance, because they say economy. So we should have really deep love for Baba. Then it's easy and natural to be yogi. Otherwise, people always complain, oh, my mind is wandering around, just as in bhakti, Our mind was wandering around many places in the same manner. Sometimes in Gyan also, the mind is wandering here and there and everywhere, so we need to have that deeper love for Baba, love for none but one. So that's how we can gain energy or powers from Baba. Now, second means of attaining powers is Gyan also. Through Gyan also we become powerful. For example, if we are Jnani soul, we are observing everything that is happening around us. This is drama, actors playing their part. Then what will happen? We remain observer, detached, and we don't have questions. Because otherwise we are having questions. Why this person is doing like this, and why they are not doing like this, and they should be doing like this. So all sorts of negative and waste thoughts. But if we are stable on drama, we accept variety, then there are no questions. So we are not wasting our time. So Gyan is always known as, Gyan we compare as a weapon to kill Maya. Because Maya is enemy of Baba and Baba's children. Maya will not allow us to remember Baba. It will try to distract us. So Gyan is used as a weapon to conquer Maya. Because every time, if we are using Jnani thought, then we are stable on karma. That yes, if there is something wrong, if somebody is hurting me or giving sorrow or defaming me, criticizing me, then we know they are creating their vikarma. But if I take sorrow, it's my karma also. So I have to pay attention that I am not affected by what they are doing or not listening, but because Baba has given us many points. Listen through one ear and take out through other. That's the given points. But as we become embodiment of that, then we don't allow those evil words to hurt us or give sorrow. Otherwise we lose our happiness. So happiness is also one of the powers. So as much as we are using jnana, we will be able to maintain stability. And the third thing that will help us to empower us is, as Baba is in last few murlis talking about becoming the embodiment of experience of the self-respect titles. That's what Baba is emphasizing, that you have to not just know the titles that Baba has given us, self-respect, but you have to become embodiment. Now suppose somebody has sanskars of being timid. Usually what happens is, if somebody is timid, he'll say, oh, I'm so much afraid of this person or that person or this authority or this situation, etc. But at that time, if we use the title that Baba has given us, Baba was giving us in yesterday or day before yesterday's merely, that you are Mahavir, the great warriors, courageous. So if I am establishing myself in that title of Mahavir, then I will know that I am great warrior, I can fight and be victorious. Also Baba has given us this title of success is your birthright. You are a victorious jewel. So if I become the embodiment of it, not just knowing that I am a victorious jewel or success is my birthright, but if I become the embodiment of it, that I feel that that's me, not just Baba has given me title. And that's where Baba has been emphasizing for years, that please practice all these titles. Become the embodiment of those titles. Then you will feel powerful. Because Baba has given many, many titles that depicts us as powerful. He says, you are Shiv Shakti. Shiv Shakti, if I become the embodiment of being Shiv Shakti, thinking Shiv Baba is always my companion, then what will happen? I got double power. I am Shakti and Shiv Baba is also my companion. Then I got double power, double engine, my engine and Shiv Baba's engine. Baba says, you are Master Almighty Authority. So if I experience I am Master Almighty Authority, by telling, Baba says, by reminding yourself again and again, you become that. Many times Baba gives the story, somebody thought, I am buffalo. And he says, how can I pass through this door? It's so small, I am buffalo. So that's how, if we remind ourselves, who am I, all the time, then we become the embodiment of that stage or power. Baba has told us, you are might house, which means so much powerful, might. Baba has said, you are the star of success, then you will be successful all the time. So that's where now what we had to do is, recently Baba last 3-4 murlis is talking about become experienced with all these self-respect titles. So one has to have that aim to maintain that self-respect and have this awareness and become embodiment. And that will help us to be the embodiment. Baba has given us the title of Angad, unshakable. He has given us the title of destroyer of obstacles, conqueror of Maya. So all these titles are there. And when we have this, become the embodiment of that, I am conqueror of Maya, then I'll be all the time in that intoxication and dignity and staying in that self-sovereignty stage rather than thinking, oh, Maya may attack me, oh, I got these sanskars of being this or that or something. So, the 8 main powers also, as much as we are meditating, we can become the embodiment of all those 8 main powers, but apart from those 8 main powers, we can be, most important is power of love. That power of love for self, for Baba, for family, will help us to be close to Baba, cooperative with others, receiving, giving cooperation, we will receive cooperation. So that's the beauty of this powers is one power will help us to receive another power. Because power of love will help us to become power of having power of cooperation. Then we will have respect for ourselves and others. So one power will help us to have many other powers. The second, which whole world desire, is silence or peace, power of peace. Because everybody wants peace. Third is happiness. Because today also Baba was saying, no, why you become unhappy? Because you are cursed by Ravan. Baba is blessing with happiness. Baba is bestowing happiness. But Ravan can curse and make us unhappy or sorrowful. So that's where we have to remind ourselves, who am I? I am a child of ocean of happiness. I am master ocean of happiness. And that awareness will help us to be happy all the time. Power to face. So as we receive that power to face difficult situation, naturally we'll be destroying obstacles, will remain unshakable, and we won't have any fear. Because those who don't have power to face or courage, they will be fearful of many things. And the best power is power to discern, discriminate or discern. Because we need to decide, discern situation, people, etc. And we need to discern or decide whether we need to be child or master, whether we have to be loving or detached, whether we have to sweet or strict. So this power of discern is the most important power. And that also we can receive through Baba's remembrance. Power to withdraw our mind. Because otherwise waste thought can come, no? But if I have power to withdraw my mind, I won't allow those waste thoughts as what's happening here, what's happening there, whether I should do what happened in past, or what will happen in future. No, because sometimes we don't have control over our mind. So that power of controlling my own mind, my own thoughts, my own feeling, my own sense organs. So all these powers will be attained through silence power. And also another important power is power to transform. As I said, our aim is to transform ourselves. When we came to Baba, we had Tamopradhan sanskars. So our aim was to transform them to Satopradhan sanskar, Satoguni sanskar. So our aim is to transform our waste thought into best thoughts or powerful thoughts. Because we need also, Baba says, you should be able to transform your stage from corporeal to subtle angelic to incorporeal. So we need that power, no? Whatever we think we want to be at that time, we should be able to do it. That's Master Almighty. That it doesn't take a long time for me to do whatever I want to do and not give excuses, because those who are weak, not embodiment of power, they will say, oh, what can I do? Situations are such, people are such, that's why I got upset and angry, I lost my temper. So they will give all excuses and blame other people. Oh, because of this I have done like this. But those who are the embodiment of powers, they will be maintaining stability in all situations. So we had to change our thinking pattern. No? When we come to Baba, we were body conscious. So we had to transform from body consciousness to soul consciousness. So we need that power of transformation to change our body consciousness to soul consciousness, our negative, impure, waste thoughts into powerful, best thoughts. Our words also we need to transform, because when we came to Baba, we used to speak whatever we used to feel. So sometimes we would be rough, sometimes we would be abrupt, sometimes we will be defaming somebody. So now Baba says, speak sweetly, softly, gently, essential. Our actions before Gyan, we used to do according to the society or according to our family tradition or according to what we thought. So ordinary actions, eat, sleep, entertainment, work, cook, clean, so all this routine work, normal duty. But now Baba says, have elevated karma, charitable karma. So our actions also needs to be changed. The sanskars of bhakti also had to be changed. Because in bhakti, What were our main sanskars? Stumbling. Going here, going there, thinking this person will give me happiness, that person will give me happiness, this guru, these scriptures, this deity will give us happiness. Now, we don't need to wander around, stumble around. We need now to go to one Baba to receive whatever we want. Bhakti sanskar was feeling guilty, because especially Christianity, because your sins, Christ had to suffer. So people used to feel so guilty that my sins, God has to suffer. Christ, God has to suffer. So that guilty sanskar also has been such deep. So Baba says, now no, just confess to Baba, write letter, finish. No need to waste your time and feel guilty. Bhakti sanskar was beating oneself, in Christianity especially. They would walk on the knee to climb the mountain or church, and so much penance. No more penance now. Baba says only penance you have to do is sit in meditation, fast of evil thoughts rather than fast of food. Also bhakti sanskar, if there was any problem, hey God, help me. Now we know Baba is my father, is bound to help me. We don't need to be royal beggar. So we were beggar, now Baba says you become bestower, donors. So Baba is helping us to transform everything, Lokik into Alaukik. So everybody will look at them as Baba's children. Even Lokik family member, our awareness is that these are Baba's children. And also Baba has said, those who defame you are your friends. So change enemy to friends. Nobody is our enemy. Everybody is our friend. Or Baba is the best friend. Otherwise all our brothers. Main relationship is brothers and sisters. So as we become embodiment of power, everything becomes easy. The sign of those who are embodiment of power, everything is easy. They will not say, oh, this is difficult, oh, I will try. They will say, no, I'll do it and it will be done. So they have that determination, power of determination and willpower, which helps them to do anything, everything, give up anything, everything. Before Gyan, nobody could give up their drinking and smoking and whatever addiction they had. Now with Gyan, willpower, happiness, so easy to give up bad habits, addictions. So everything becomes easy, nothing difficult when we are full of powers. The embodiment of power, the person, from their face there will be sparkling face. Baba says the face should be sparkling. By just seeing them, people could see the lighthouse. That's how purity, power of purity will help them to be such sweet and powerful, both sweet also. No, always smiling face, deities. So on one hand, there is that inner happiness revealed through smile, sparkle, the crown of light. So that's how lighthouse, might house, and for them, nothing impossible. Everything easy and possible. They will never say, I will try. They'll say, okay, I want to do, it will be done. So it will be easy for them to get anything, everything done. So they won't have any doubts in their success. Whatever task they will undertake, they will know that they will be able to do it. So now what Baba is inspiring us is to invoke all these powers and use whichever power is necessary instantly. And that will help us, because Baba says, no, the Brahman should be able to be seen. From distance, people should recognize these are different people. And that's what we find, no? Whenever we see somebody, even if they are in a Lokik dress, by just seeing the sparkle of their face, we'll know that they are Brahmans. Yes, the additional thing is if people are wearing the ring or badge, then people will say, oh yeah, are you BK? But at the same time, Baba says, no, it is their face will reveal their purity and strength. So just as deities, they are so attractive. People, as soon as they see them, they feel that magnetic power, like Brahma Baba. No, there was that magnetic attraction. People would be attracted to be in their company. In the same way, we'll find that as we become the embodiment of power, then naturally people would be attracted to us. Not only our Lokik or our colleagues at the work, but everybody will feel that these are the people who can give us some peace. Now our vibrations, as much as we become embodiment of powers, we will be able to do the service through mind. So wherever we go, we'll be spreading those vibrations of peace, love, happiness, as we have experience with Baba, no? When Avyakt Bab Dada comes. Before he speaks, we can feel that power. We can feel that love. And everyone experiences that power of silence with 20,000 people also. The vibrations become so powerful. So just as Baba is Almighty Authority, as we become Master Almighty Authority, what will happen? that wherever we are, we will be spreading vibration. We will be doing service. So there will be natural service by our vibrations. So now our aim should be to have powerful meditation and constant meditation. So that's what Baba is saying. Your life should be natural yogi and constant yogi, karma yogi. So even whilst doing all activities, we had to not only just start with meditation, because what used to happen is we used to start everything in Baba's remembrance whilst eating. No? Most of the time we have 1 or 2 minutes meditation and then we start having conversation or we start thinking about this and that and everything. So our aim should be not to allow ourselves, our mind, to wander around, but we should be focused in Baba's remembrance. So, more we have our aim, that when we are sitting, we should be more in corporeal stage or seat stage. When we are moving around, we should have angelic stage, karma yogi stage. So that's why Baba has emphasized, okay, every hour 10 minutes meditation. So more we practice that, not only because our ultimate aim is to have meditation all the time, at least when we are awake, having 16, 18 hours meditation whilst we are awake, whilst we are doing any activities, because we are not sannyasi that we need to give up work or our activity and sit in meditation all the time. Baba is always telling us to be karma yogi, stay with family, do your business or job and do all activity, but in Baba's remembrance. So whatever titles we have, we are Easy Yogi, Raj Yogi, Constant Yogi, Raj Rishi. So those we had to become the embodiment of it first. So as we become the embodiment, Yog Yukta all the time, the result will be naturally we will keep on accumulating powers, the stock of powers. And at the same time, we have to pay attention that we are not wasting our time, energy, thoughts, especially these 3 things, thoughts, time, energy. So once we pay attention, then naturally we'll reach that stage that Baba hopes us to be in. And that's what our attention, it needs constant attention on ourselves, because otherwise the sanskar of body consciousness are such deep that it's easily we can be drawn into body consciousness or waste thoughts or looking at others, thinking about others, listening to others, those sanskars are very deep rooted. And that's why we had to really value our time and energy so that we are not wasting it, using everything in the worthwhile way, and by sharing it, increasing our treasures and powers. So by paying attention, we will definitely be what we want to be or what Baba wants us to be. So that's Baba has been our guide, teacher, guru to help us to be equal to him. Om Shanti. So let us have meditation, and Dadi will join us anytime.